Welcome to today's edition of Child Right Art Education Series with Olakunle Sanni. Thank you for joining me again. On today's edition, we'll be looking at section 22. And section 22 of the Child Right Act says prohibition of child betrothal. Prohibition of child betrothal. Subsection 1 says no parent, guardian, or any other person shall betroth a child to any person. Subsection 2. A betrothal in contravention of subsection 1 of this section is null and void. And so is null and void. So this section, subsection 22, is talking about a form of marriage which is known as betrothal. And betrothal means giving out a person into marriage, or giving out, or promising somebody, or promising to give out somebody into marriage. And so it means that when somebody so this section is saying that when a parent, for example, gives out his maybe the father gives out his daughter into another man to marry, just because he or she, just because he does not have money to take care of the girl, or is not able to afford the education of the girl, or because he has many, or he has other children whom he thinks that he needs to also take care of, or maybe for obvious, or maybe because for cultural reasons, or maybe for social reasons, or for religious reasons. This Child Right Act, the section 22, is saying that no child should be given out into to marriage. Nobody should give a child out into marriage to another person. So betrothal is an offense, and that's what the position of this law is saying, that nobody should give out a child into marriage. Now, when you betroth a child to another person, that is when you give out a child to another person, particularly for the purpose of marriage, then it is an offense. It is clearly an offense. It is not permitted. And so that's why subsection 2 goes to say that anybody that does that, which already contravenes the subsection, which go against the subsection 1 of this section, that means that betrothal is null and void. That means it does not exist. Is not recognized. That such marriage is not recognized, because nobody should give out a child into marriage, or give out for any reason at all, whether as a result of economic reason, but as a result of for education reason, knowing fully well that those are the kind of reasons that people give, or parents give, for giving out their children, or maybe because of debt bondage, or because of the family is owing another family, and then they've agreed that when you should give your daughter to me, to the man who they are owing, so that that will serve as replacement. I'm aware that this is a practice in some communities in Africa, and even in Nigeria. And the government agencies concerned are working very hard to ensure that this practice is stopped or is eradicated. But be that as it may, we are here to just talk about the position, so that we know what we have in our laws, in our Child Rights Act. So it is against the law for any parent. No parent owns a child. Whether you are the parent, no guardian owns a child. And so the law protecting the child is saying that section 22 of this law has said that nobody should betroth a child. That is, nobody should give out a child to another person for the purpose of marriage, or nobody should promise anybody that you are going to have this child for yourself as your wife. Thank you very much for your for your attention, and I want to please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also put on your notification. Thank you for your attention. Tomorrow we'll continue with section 23.